welcome to my channel. I'm Mark, this is Mark's Mods, and this is our channel update for August. Wow, can't believe we're into August. It's been a quick year so far. It doesn't seem 2 minutes that we were coming into spring and getting over winter. Now you have to bear with me on this channel update. It is stifling out there. We in the UK are in the middle of a heat wave, and it's hot in here. So I've got some water, which is nice and iced away, so hopefully it won't be too bad. So what's been going on? Well, I'll start with the builds first of all. The Titanic is coming along really nicely. We haven't got much more to do on that now. We're waiting for the next 4 issues, which I'm hoping come either tomorrow or Saturday. And that will take us quite far ahead, really. What we on? 124 came out on Monday, so that'll take us to 128. Which means after this pack, we've only got 12 issues to go. Now, still got quite a bit to do. We've got 6 more cranes to build. We've got the rudder to put on. We've got all the railing. There's a lot to do in these last few issues. Now, I've looked ahead at the next 4 on the Hardship website, and I think it's going to be one of these where they're going to leave it till the last minute jobs again. So, it is what it is at the end of the day. But, yeah, it's coming along nicely, and that will be the next model to finish. So that is due to finish autumn winter time, and that will be finishing before the new year. So I'll be excited for that one to finish. Now I'll move next on to the Enterprise D. Again, I am still loving that build. Now I'm a bit behind. I should actually be two issues ahead. The reason for that though is there's some issues where there's not a lot to do, so I've just been kind of just doing them when I've got them and doing it that way. Now I'm waiting on my next pack, which is pack 11 from Fan Home, and that is on its way to me as far as I'm aware. I had an email saying that was on its way, so hopefully that should be with me soon. But I've still got loads to do in pack 10, so you know, I don't mind saving them up here and there. It really does help. When you really look at one issue and you go, well, there's not really much to do in that one, so I can put another issue at the end of it. Next is the Lancaster Bomber. Well, what can I say about the Lancaster Bomber? We've been working on the undercarriage for the starboard side of the aircraft, and it's looking really, really nice. I'm really interested in how they're going to do the landing gear mechanism. I'm hoping it's not going to be anything like the Spitfire, where we had major problems with. But it's coming along nicely. It's a little bit here and there, or a bit over the place. So we've obviously been working on the fuselage, and now we're working on the landing gear. And I think we're going to be working on mounting the engine as well coming up. So exciting times on that one, but that's still really in early stages. So that's what, 26 went out on Wednesday, so yeah, still got a heck of a long way to go on that one. Now the U-96, that is coming along nicely again. I did have another would you say wobble with it, where what was it, what were the problems I had with it? I can't remember what it was. There was something with it that caused problems, and I overcame it in the end. And yeah, it's coming along nicely. Oh, I did that the second torpedo tubes. That was a nightmare to do. So yeah, a few wobbles with it, but it's gonna look nice. It's coming along nicely. And then that actually leads us to the Optimus Prime, because we've only got 5 builds at the moment on the channel. And the Optimus Prime, again, is looking lovely. I know the next pack we get, we will be doing, we'll be finishing off the torso, which is going to be great. We've been working so much on that. Again, I am a little bit behind on that one, so if there's any ever quick issues, I can do another one in there. So I am really happy about that. Now it does seem that the builders in Germany who are doing the Optimus Prime are now ahead of us, because they were getting 6 issues a month, where we're only getting 5 issues a month. So we can kind of look ahead to see what's coming, but it was nice when you're on an evening keel, really. I don't know if I could afford maybe an extra issue a month. I don't know. Possibly, but I don't know. I don't think Fan Home are going to change it to 6 issues a month. so far into the build. So they are the builds at the moment. So yeah, not a lot happening on the channel now. We did finish the camper van. That is all done and dusted now. It's on display on the shelf behind me, and it's a beautiful model. It really is a beautiful model. There wasn't too much to do in the end, which was great. We was more or less had the van finished, and then we were just working on the luggage rack and everything. But that's turned out really, really nice, and it was a fantastic model to build. It had its issues. I mean, the wipers, the front windscreens, oh, they were a nightmare to do. But it's done, and it's a beautiful model. Now, I did start 3 of these models at the same time. So the Camper, the Mura, and the Rossi more or less got started at the same time, and they're done now. So, you know, brilliant. Now, in September, we do have the Apache coming to the channel. I am really looking forward to getting my hands on that one. And like I said in the past, I'm doing that on a 12-month subscription. So I will have that build every week, no matter what. I don't know how it's going to come. I don't know how it's going to be built. We've got no idea yet, but can't wait to get started on that one. And I have another build coming as well. I am waiting for the pack 2 of it, which should be here in a few days. And I will be starting that once we get into the new model room, which leads me on to the next one. So today, my eldest son moved out. We are really proud of him. He's really landed on his feet. He's worked hard, really has worked hard in his studies. You know, he worked hard at school. He's worked hard at college, and you know he's going to be going into his final year in university, and he has moved out to go into kind of, it's a shared house, but it's student accommodation, to enjoy his last year at uni, and we couldn't be more prouder. So he moved out today. It was very emotional and everything, but yeah, it's I don't know. We didn't really see him much when he was living here because he was doing a year work experience. So Monday to Friday he was never here. During the daytime he used to come home about 6:30ish, get his tea. We wouldn't see him because he'd be up in his room gaming and everything. So, and then weekends he was out a lot, going off with his friends and stuff, like, you know, like teenagers do, even though he's 21. So yeah, it was still emotional because it's your first child going off into the world. But I saw the house today that he's moving into. I'm just, how proud I am. You know, it's a lovely big house. His friends are fantastic, and he's really worked hard and landed on his feet. So you know, that's gone. Well, he's now gone, which means that my youngest will be moving into his bedroom, and then I can start work on the new model room. Now, there's a lot of work. This isn't going to be instant. Hopefully by September's update, this will be in the new room. There's a lot of work to go into there, though. There's wallpaper to take off the walls. The roof needs painting. The walls need painting. It needs new flooring putting down. I've got desks to sort out, YouTube studio to put in. I've got some new gadgets to hopefully make things a heck of a lot better with the videos. I've been sort of collecting things now for the past, I'd say, about 4 months. Once we made a plan on what was going to be happening, and I'm really looking forward to it. It's not really going to affect any videos on the channel because I'm still going to have my desk down here until I'm finally ready to move my computer upstairs. When I move my computer upstairs, that's when I'll be moving into the new model room. So I still can do the builds, it's not a problem. And it's going to be nice actually, so when I decorated the last model room, I had quite a lot of equipment everywhere. This time it's like a blank canvas. I can just go in there and not have to worry about moving bits and pieces around. I can just work in there and get the room sorted. So the builds are not going to change. There might be the odd one that I might not be able to do because something might crop up. I can't say what is going to happen, but yeah, it's exciting times. I'd be glad to be finally in a purpose-built room like I had before, no longer in the living room, which, oh, I've paid my dues. I mean, what, we're 8 months 8 months now, so I've been here 8 months, and it has not been easy. The constant interruptions have been really hard to deal with. I've had to work around, when I can record and stuff like that. If I'm wanting to live stream, I've been having to work around, well, people in the house having to work around me live streaming, so the work coming in, and it's not been easy. Not been easy at all, but we knew this before we moved, that there would be some sacrifices, and yeah. So it's going to be nice to finally have the living room back as a living room, and not a living room stroke YouTube studio stroke workshop stroke whatever. Really. So I'm going to be starting work on that very soon. I've already got all the stuff to go for it, so yeah, hopefully it should not take me too long. And yeah, finally we will be out of this living room, and I won't have to stop the camera because of interruptions, or the cat, or somebody at the door, or the problem is, and when you're concentrating on a build, especially if it's something like the U96 or the Lancaster, something that's really detailed, and then that you have that disturbance, it destroys your train of thought, and then you have to go back to it, and yeah, it can be really aggravating. So hopefully all that will be coming to an end, and I'm really excited for it all. So what has been going on in the community? Well, going on in the community, we've had a few things that are coming up that have been released, and the first one is this. Okay, so that is the Snoopy house. Now, this is not a doll's house. It is like a scene house. So you can basically build different scenes and arrange them how you want in the house. There are different ones, so you can actually interchange them to whatever season it is and stuff like that. And it is a really, really nice model. I would be tempted to do it, but I just cannot afford it. There's no way that I can afford this. But yeah, it does look really, really nice. It was something I did like, Julie doing the doll's house, but yeah, I mean, you get some Snoopy binders, posters, tote bag, breakfast with Snoopy set. There is a premium like normal. There is obviously something if you pay with PayPal. Yeah, okay, I think it does look really nice, but I can't afford it. There's no way at all. So that is the Snoopy house. So the next one that we've got coming is this. Okay, so that is The Legend of Batman, the Essential Batman Graphic Novel Collection. Now, I'm not a big Batman fan. I've seen some of the films and everything, but like with the 66 Batmobile and the Batmobile Tumbler, it just doesn't interest me. It will obviously interest those people that are into that, but for me, no. And I'm not really a big collector of books either. It's not my kind of thing. Unless it was, I don't know, if it was Star Wars maybe. But then we did have we had the collection from Fan Home, and I never got that. So yeah, I'd rather build something. Really, I think that's my mantra. I'd rather build something than that. So again, looks a fantastic collection for those who are out there that are into Batman and everything. For me, it is definitely not going to happen because, again, it's cost. I can't afford. And I really am having to be careful now what I actually do with models. A while ago, I was quite stretched out in, I think there was a build every day. So we're talking 7 builds, and then Julie was doing the doll's house, and yeah, I think at the end of the day, I'm liking doing the 5 builds I'm doing at the moment. I know we're going to have the Apache, which is going to be the 6th, but the Titanic will be coming to an end soon. And it's nice, it's manageable. It really is manageable at the moment. So, not that I wouldn't do more, I would do more if I could. I just can't afford. it's just out of my price range now. So there we go. So that's basically the update for August. So like I said, you're still going to see the builds on the channel. They won't be stopping. I will still be continuing with them. I might miss a couple because there might be some bits to do because I've got to decorate this room and everything. But not much is really going to change apart from the time when I say, right, it's time to finally move in there. But I'm really chuffed. This room's going to be bigger than what I had before, which means more desk space, which means more storage as well. And hopefully I can do a heck of a lot more on the channel. I don't know what yet, but I'm hoping to do a heck of a lot more on the channel when I get in there. So yeah, happy days ahead in August. So thank you everybody for watching. Thank you for supporting the channel. I do have a channel membership and I do have a Patreon. With that, if you want to join, you do become a moderator on the channel for any live streams that I do or I'm in, and also you get to see the videos at the weekend that'll come out before the week starting. So yeah, the links are all down in the description for membership or for Patreon. I do have an Amazon store as well. So what I am going to be doing is when I start doing the room, I am going to put in some of the things that I have bought for the new room. So there's stuff like I bought LED lights. There's other bits and pieces that I've actually bought to help along the way. So yeah, if you want to check them out, then the link for my Amazon store is in the description, as well as all the links for the social medias are all down there too. But apparently not a lot of people go to the description. I love going into people's descriptions on videos, but not a lot of people do that. I don't know why. But like I said, everything is down there if you want to support the channel more, or if you'd like to check out the Amazon store where I just basically recommend things that I've bought myself, and you know, if you want to try and get hold of them, you can do. So there we go. Anyway guys, if you like this video, please give it a massive thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell and you'll be notified of any future videos. But as for always, stay safe and bye for now.